Now we're going to introduce some practices that you can do to help strengthen when you are in that ventral vagal, so safe social space. For a lot of us that had to engage in the fight or flight, shut down energy, being in the safe and social can feel boring, can feel uneasy, it can feel just unfamiliar. And so being able to help our body familiarize itself and get used to feeling safe is also a practice in and of itself. So what this practice that we're going to do today is, I guess I would call it noticing. Some people may call it orienting. And again, I would encourage you to do this with people and or with in nature. So when you are with people, I want you, as best as you can, because every person's different, but I want you, actually, before we go there, take in this information. So instead of like thinking about like what is going on and what do I need to do next, I want you to just sit and be present. And a way that you can do that is just to name in your head or out loud what is going on around you. So my grandma is sitting and she's wearing a black sweater and there's things on her shirt, and like outlining your grandma's face or your loved one's face, noticing their smile, noticing their eyes, noticing what is going on in the space, noticing how your body is feeling in this space. So if it feels, for the most part, it feels okay and safe, like I want you to record that. I want you to notice that, oh, I'm feeling safe right now, or I'm feeling supported, I'm feeling loved, I'm feeling cared for, and just like take a moment to take it in. So that way your brain is going to always go after what you pay attention to. So if you're paying attention to feeling safe, feeling supported, feeling good in a space, and you're giving attention to that, then it's going to want to bring those experiences back, or it's going to get curious or like want to experience more of that. Same thing, like if we are so focused on our fears and all of our concerns, our brain is going to keep feeding us and keep, in that space. Same concept. So orienting, looking at the details, engaging in your five senses, like sipping on that tea or on that drink or food, noticing the temperature. So it's like really allowing your body to have the full experience of you being there and just making a note of it, making a mental and physical note of the space that you're in. And like I said, with people or with furry friends, like touch, like allowing yourself to feel or be touched, looking at them face to face, like eye gazing and move and that facial glance that you're safe and you're loved and you're cared for is super duper healing and very it gives us a sense of safety, obviously with your safe people, right? Because if you try to do it with someone that may not feel as safe or is questioning, that might be too activating or triggering. But eye gazing, touch, when you're out in nature, same thing. Can you outline the trees? Can you notice how the pebbles feel beneath your feet? I mean, this is also like all a practice of mindfulness, but since I don't want to call it mindfulness, because mindfulness just comes from a very extensive tradition, and I think it's very easy for us to co-opt it and just like pick from that and not pay attention to the whole tradition and practices that why, in Buddhist religion and culture, why it's there. So pretty much mindfulness, but don't want to call it that, so we're calling it orienting, being in the present moment. So yeah, so that would be a really good exercise, taking it all in as best you can, making a mental or physical note of how it feels in your body, and even touching and something like, wow, this feels really good, or just like being present and acknowledging how safe and good it feels to be in that space.